Hey guys, thanks for tuning into Review Channel. Do you ever want to know how hot your coffee is? Do you ever get one of these laser testers? Well, that's why, no, that's not why I got this. I'm doing an unboxing and a review of this awesome infrared thermometer. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's get to the unboxing. This thing is really cool. Hey guys, thanks for tuning into your Review Channel, and yes, we're taking a look at this Thermometer infrared thermometer. So why an infrared thermometer? Well, a lot of times if you want to check things and you're not sure, you know, you can sit there and get an old-fashioned thermometer and you can sit there and wait 20 minutes and wait till time it registers, and it takes forever. This is instantaneous. You basically point it to an item or an object and you get the actual temperature, which is kind of cool. And I found this one online. Had some good reviews, so I wanted to pick one up for myself and use some different things that I want to measure around the house because I'm having some issues with my heating system, and that's another video. So don't forget to subscribe for that, and you'll see a notification on how to calibrate your thermostat. That's why I bought this, to calibrate my thermostat. Temperature was off in the house and I always wanted to figure it out, and I fixed it. So subscribe to the channel and you'll be notified when that video is ready. But let's talk about this right now. So infrared thermometer, basically it reads everything, uses an infrared signal and gives you instant feedback immediately. It's accurate, measures range, it says here, from minus 58 degrees to 1022 degrees in Fahrenheit, or minus 50 Celsius and plus 550 degrees Celsius. So that's what it does. It's a great technology. I'm not going to get into all the specs. Let's just see how it works and what it does. Really kind of cool, really reasonable. It's like under 30 bucks, and so it's a great deal. Let's take a look at it. So basically what I'd like to know is how it works and what it does. So comes in a nice box, comes in the packaging like you see here, comes with some information here with customer support numbers. Also an instruction book, which is very helpful. I'll get into that in a minute. It also comes with 2 batteries included, 2 AAA batteries, so that's easy. That's nice that they include that. So it already comes open like this already, so all you have to do is open it up and add your 2 AAA batteries, which is simple enough. I think we all know how to do that. Let's just pop those in there. That's 1. And that is 2. Okay, and we snap that closed. So here's the actual gun itself. It's small, compact. It does have a trigger. And I was actually playing with this earlier this week, and it really works well. It's the model TP30. I'll leave a description down below in the link of this video, and if you're interested in this kind of item, this is a really nice item. It works well. I mean, you can get cheaper ones really, but I think this is all in all a really good baseline. It has all the functionality that you need, and it works very well as far as I'm concerned. All right, so let's take a look at the actual features and functions itself. So once you put the batteries in, to activate it, you just press the trigger once, and that basically turns it on, okay? So let's turn this up here. So when you first get it, it is set for Celsius. We want to change it to Fahrenheit because that's what we use here. So all you do is hold down the Fahrenheit and the Celsius buttons. Hopefully you can see that right here. And that's how you can change that. So if you want it back to Celsius, you just press that. It goes to Celsius, and that's now. And then if you want to go back to Fahrenheit, you press that again, and that takes you back to Fahrenheit. So 3 different buttons here. We have a mode button, we have a light button, so it puts the light on and off, and it's hard to tell with the light on here, but hopefully you can see. It's hard to see, yeah, but when I have to shut the lights on, you can see better. So let me just do that now. Let me shut the lights on, that way you can get a really good look at what this reads, and you can understand this with me. Let's do that right now. Okay guys, so I shut the lights off, so the studio lights, so you can actually see the display. It's easier if you can see the display, obviously. So okay, so we have the 3 buttons here, so we went over that before. I shut the lights off, so hopefully you can see that. There's an on-off light here, so you can keep the light on or keep the light off. And then we have the trigger. So different buttons here. So the first button over here, on the left side here, shuts the laser on and off. You can see that laser button. So if I want the laser, there's a laser. If I don't want the laser on, I shut the laser off. I get the same reading, 58 degrees right now. That's what it's reading, the backdrop here. Put the laser back on, take a reading, 58 degrees. Here's my hand, register my hand, okay. 81 degrees, so you can see that between 80 and 81 degrees, and then it locks it in, so you can lock in the high, the low, the average. You can lock in, so it keeps it in display, so you can see what that setting was. Again, you got the display on and off. That's really interesting. I like that. So here's a liquid bottle here. It should be about the same room temperature. Let's scan that. That is 59 degrees. Okay. Here's some hot coffee that I brought up that I'm actually drinking. I'll actually use this as an example. I might as well. Okay, temperature of that coffee is, right now, it's 109 degrees. So you can see it's so valuable when you want to know what temperatures are immediately. It's quick, it's efficient, and it really works well. I'm very happy with this item. So like I said, so it has the Celsius and Fahrenheit. It does have the mode buttons, and you can see here there's a little mode button. I'll hold this mode button down. So what the mode button does, it activates, it's called EMISS, EMIS. And if you look at the book, it has a whole description about different configurations, basically calibrating the gun to certain surfaces, certain cements, certain items, certain properties of different items hold temperature differently. So you can calibrate this gun up and down to be really more exact. So right now, as you can see here, it's calibrated for 0.95, and that's where it comes in from the factory, and that's pretty much for most items. You can give yourself a degree off and on. You can kind of play with it. So you can tweak it. If you want to do ice, you can increase that up, you can increase that down, and just to increase the EMISS, you just go up and down here. You can see it goes up and down. Hopefully you can see that. Up and down, so you can adjust those. So I'm going to keep it on 0.95. That's where I like it. Let me get my studio lights back on here so you can see what I'm talking about. Oh, sorry about that. So that's how that works. So it's really simple and cool. And here's the booklet here. The booklet gives you all the different temperature ranges here, okay? So if you're doing aluminum, you want to adjust it to 0.70. If you're doing brass, 0.93. So again, there's different variations of sensitivity that you can adjust. So that's, and it gives you a little booklet here, just gives you an idea on different things: carbon, cement, copper, asphalt. So if you're trying to get certain specific temperatures, glass, hot food, frozen food, so you can really just tweak it exactly. If you have frozen food, then you set it to 0.080 instead of 0.95, and then you get more of an accurate reading, how hot things are, how cold things are, things like that. So different surfaces. So that's what that means. But for the most part, it does work on all surfaces as far as I'm concerned. I just leave it at the 0.95 unless I'm really doing real, you know, you want to get real specific to the exact temperature. Then you can adjust that, and then you can do it exactly as needed. Lightweight, made of plastic. You can have the laser on and off, which is that's important, because if you're doing things in your children and stuff, you don't want to, you know, hurt anybody. You know, so you keep the laser off, and then you can just scan things with the laser off. Hopefully you can see that display. There we go. So again, the coffee. So is the coffee getting colder? It is, down to 105 degrees. 106. Okay, so the coffee is getting cold. So I have to finish my coffee. So that's what this review is all about. It's basically all about this awesome infrared thermometer. Any questions or any comments, leave down below. Tell me what you like and dislike. Leave some comments below. I really appreciate that. It does help me grow my channel, helps me keep doing what I'm doing. I appreciate your time as always. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this video. It does help me quite a bit. It really helps me. And also hit that notification bell. You'll be surprised. I'm going to show you how to calibrate your thermostat in your home, especially digital ones. They just sometimes are off in the house. Mine was just like, it was off like 4 degrees. It's weird. So I'll teach you how to calibrate thermostats. That's why I got this. Also, other things as well around the house when you want to do something and do a lot of reviews, and I wanted to actually test different temperature settings and different things, how things get hot and cold. So that's what that's all about. Okay guys, I appreciate it. Just want to make this quick review. Again, don't forget to subscribe. It really helps me out. I really do appreciate that. Don't want to keep nagging, but it does help me quite a bit so I can continue helping you with different products and different ideas. Okay guys, as always, I appreciate it, and I'll see you at the next review.